Hey everybody, it's your friend Jason Pound here answering the top questions asked by home buyers in today's real estate market. Question we're tackling today: what is one of the biggest mistakes home buyers make during the inspection process? Short answer is checking the main drain. As usual, however, let me over explain. It is extremely important as the buyer of a piece of real estate that you realize that the laws are constructed in such a way that the buyer must beware. Although the Oklahoma real estate contracts are written in such a way that buyers have more protections than sellers during the transaction, once the transaction is over, it's pretty stinking hard to sue a seller for not disclosing some information. So as a result of that, it is important that you go over that home with a fine-tooth comb, just as if you would not buy a used car without having your favorite mechanic look at it. You're not going to buy a house without realizing the demons that you're about to purchase. And it doesn't matter if it's a new build, a custom new build, a throw-together new build. If it's an existing house, no house is perfect. Every inspector is going to find something when they go over the property. And it's not necessarily a point of contention or negotiation. It's just so that you are aware of what you're purchasing. And these are the top 6 things that you should get inspected when you're looking at a house. Roofs in Oklahoma tend to only last about 7 to 10 years. You need to have that roof inspected to make sure that your insurance company will actually insure that sucker at replacement cost. Electric needs to be checked out. There are quite a few brands of electric boxes that are known to have systemic failures on them. And as a result, there are some realtors that will not sell that house as a matter of principle. Other realtors try to hide the fact that that box is there. Jarek and I have the philosophy that we disclose it, and you need to be aware of it, but it's in working order and we're not going to fix it. But beware that this is one of those boxes that has issues, but you at least need to know about that. Number 3, plumbing issues. It's very, very common for inspectors to let the water run for 30 to 40 minutes while they're inspecting the house. And if everything drains fine, they'll check off on the plumbing. But this is an area that we need to dig into. Foundations, it's so common in Oklahoma. We have these clay foundations, or foundations built on red clay. And as the rains come and as the droughts come, the clay shrinks, expands, and your foundation's just sitting on top of that, jiggling back and forth. And in Oklahoma, that's eventually going to cause structural issues. So you need to know if you're buying a house that already has structural issues that need to be dealt with by the current owner, or you need to make sure you're getting a good discount for those structural issues, because you're going to have to deal with them. HVAC systems, they all have limited lifespans and they die. Some die faster than others based on the owner's willingness to change the filters. A simple look at the air intakes will tell you, based on how clean or how dirty they are, on how well they've been maintaining their system. The last one, termites. In Oklahoma, your average acre has 7 to 10 active termite colonies beneath it. So in Oklahoma, it's not a matter of if you're going to get termites, it's a matter of when you're going to get termites. When are these little buggers going to get the munchies and climb to the top and chew on your house a little bit? So these are the things that we need to look for. But one of the biggest mistakes that is made is trusting that water to run for 30 to 40 minutes and assuming that that is the same as taking 2 showers and running a load of wash at the same time and flushing 2 or 3 toilets at the same time. And doing that over and over. Even then, that often is not enough to catch the issue. Something that's really common in Oklahoma is most inspectors are going to charge you extra to put a camera down the drain to check your drain to see if roots are in your drain. Because of our clay soil that's constantly contracting, expanding, the pipes are constantly being jiggled back and forth. You might have a crack in the pipe, which allows roots in, or you might have some aggressive trees that chewed their way into your system. But regardless, once you've been living in that house about 30 to 40 days and the toilet paper has been piling up on those roots and eventually it creates a knot of trash about 1 foot thick in your pipes, all of a sudden your washing machine, your toilet, your shower, all that water is going to be clogging right back up into the house and you're going to have a sewer backup. All of this could have been avoided had you simply paid the extra money and run a camera down the main drain to see if you have roots. Running the water for 30 to 40 minutes is often not enough to catch that problem. Pay the extra money. And if there are no roots, it was worth it. You now have peace of mind. And if there are roots, it was worth it. Now you're going to negotiate that they take care of that for you. My name's Jason Pound with Jericho Pound Realty Group. We service the entire Oklahoma City metro area with hyper-local expertise in South Oklahoma City, Moore, and Norman. If we can ever be of service, don't hesitate to reach out. We're here to serve. In the meantime, peace out. Have a great life.